Hey, Wonder Boy, take it easy. Thanks for playing. Okay, you know the rules. Robots paint, you guess, I drop clues. Top 20 detective movies of all time. Top 20. So the first few might be a little obscure. Although I really like this first one. I did enjoy this movie. Number 20 was set against a snowy, isolated Wyoming backdrop. It involves a Native American reservation and an unsolved murder. A wildlife tracker teams up with an inexperienced FBI agent. The silence of the snow conceals a brutal truth. Thunderheart, that's a good guess. Not Thunderheart. This was, as I remember, it was like really cold looking and snowy, cold and snowy, and people lived out, in trailers, and you could feel how cold it was in the movie. It was pretty cool. From the writer of Sicario and Hell or High Water. It's based on a chilling real-world statistics of missing Indigenous women. Missing Indigenous women. Did anybody see this? This was really good, actually. This is the guy that played, he played the superhero. What's his name? I don't remember his name. The movie's name was Wind River. So if you didn't see Wind River, both myself and the robots think it's a good detective movie. There you go. Number 19. So this one is a little offbeat because it's more of a comedy detective movie, mostly. A mismatched pair investigates a missing girl in 1970s LA. Hilarious and violent in equal measure. It features a bumbling private eye and a reluctant enforcer. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Number one. This made our list for the other night. We did it, didn't we? Russell Crowe movies. Yeah. I guess we're going to have to do Ryan Gosling movies, although, I'm a little lower on the Ryan Gosling movies. Are there 20? There might not be 20. Neon lights and polyester suits abound. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe team up for laughs and chaos. Directed by Shane Black, known for reinventing the buddy cop genre. This one reinvented, and this was in 2016. So it was a while ago, 9 years ago. 9 years ago, you got it. The Nice Guys, correct. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. There they are. Russell put on a few pounds for this role. I was trying to lose a few pounds for tonight's show. It's kind of the opposite. Number 18. I don't remember this one. A boozy, disheveled detective stumbles through LA's elite. It's based on a Raymond Chandler novel. The hero keeps asking, "It's okay with me, right? It's okay with me, right?" I don't know. He's out of time, but still sharp. And here you go. This is 1973, so this is a long time ago. 1973. Elliot Gould plays the iconic version of Philip Marlowe. So anybody remember this one? 1973. Elliot Gould. Raymond Chandler novel. Kind of a Philip Marlowe. A satirical noir for the Watergate generation. The robots liked it. This is called The Long Goodbye. The Long Goodbye. I don't know. I never heard of it either. I guess the robots are trying to educate us. Here, on that one. Okay. We're going to take that with us. We're going to check it out. All right, number 17. I think you'll know this one. A hacker with a dark past becomes a researcher. A journalist investigates a decades-old disappearance. Cold climates, corporate eruption, and deep trauma. It features one of David Fincher's darkest tones. Anybody remember this one? It's a detective. I told you it was going to be a little harder, Stu. I told you it was going to be a little harder. I think you've heard of this one, though. The book was, I think there's been several books. The book was super popular. Rooney Mara and Daniel Craig team up for the vengeance. It's known for its intense atmosphere and chilling soundtrack. There you go, Erwin. Very good. I knew as a team we'd get it. Anybody know the year of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is correct. You know, I didn't see it for a long time, and I finally saw it. I liked it. It was good. Definitely a good one. Yeah, these are kind of hard. They probably get easier as we go here. Number 16. Got itchy nose. Excuse me. A train, a murder, 12 suspects. Good clue. All are hiding something, but who is lying? This is based on an Agatha Christie iconic novel. Well, that's a pretty good clue. Features the legendary detective Hercule Poirot. Is that how you say his name? Hercule Poirot. Something like that. So that guy with a Spanish accent, not a French. Yes. Correct, Stuart. Correct you are. Twists lead to a shocking group confession. A group confession. Anybody know the year of Murder on the Orient Express? Its lavish cost included Ingrid Bergman, who won an Oscar for it. There you go. Yeah, Murder on the Orient Express. There it is. It's pretty old. Way back when. I was still in high school. That shows you how old it is. 1974. Ingrid Bergman wins an Oscar for Murder on the Orient Express. All right, we're down to number 15 on top detective movies of all time. 20 of them. Noir dialogue as sharp as the shadows on the screen. I got to read that again because that's cool. Noir dialogue as sharp as the shadows on the screen. A private eye entangled with a wealthy, dangerous family. Two sisters are dying, patriarch and many lives. Oh, two sisters, one dying patriarch, and many lives. Based on a Raymond Chandler novel again. Who are the actors? Anybody know the actors? The plot is famously confusing, even to the actors. Maltese Falcon is a good guess, but not in this case. Not in this case. This is, I'm going to give you the year. Okay, it's going to really help you. 1946. 1946. The actors were in a relationship, I think. I don't know if they were husband and wife. I think they were. I think they were married for a long time. Yes, Humphrey Bogart. And who's the bride? Lauren Bacall. Lauren Bacall. It was called The Big Sleep. That sounds familiar, right? They remade that. The Big Sleep, 1946. There you go. We're gonna have to look that one up. That might be a good movie to watch. All right, you've heard of this one. Number 14. It is set in glamorous, corrupt 1950s Hollywood, the Golden Age. A trio of detectives with clashing morals, the late Golden Age. The deeper they dig, the dirtier it gets. It features police brutality, cover-ups, and scandal sheets. That is correct, Todd. That is correct. Looks like Stuart had all the answers from before. They just were stuck in the ether for a while. They made it to my screen. LA Confidential is correct. Ty has that. Anybody know some of the actors? Who were some of the cops? Who were some of those cops? They won 2 Oscars and revived interest in noir storytelling. Yeah, I dug it. I dug it. Of course, I was kind of into Kim Basinger at the time. Kim Basinger. Yeah. She was a hottie. Kevin Spacey, Russell Crowe, Guy Pearce. There you go. Oh, very good. Hi. Oh, like you were typing what I was reading you. No, I know you were. This before. Number 13. I saw this movie. Not sure I'd put it on the list, but each his own. To each his own. A wealthy author dies suddenly, too suddenly. A Southern sleuth with a KSI KFC accent takes the case. I'm not following that. One in the family is hiding something. So that's what I remember. Yes, correct. Erwin, I think you've got it first. Ty. That's what I remember about it is you can't figure out who did what because every single one of them is lying. A donut hole inside of a donut hole. Daniel Craig plays Detective Benoit Blanc. It sparked a revival in clever, classic-style whodunits. There you go. Jamie Lee Curtis, right? Jamie Lee. Older Jamie Lee. There you go. Knives Out. Now, this next one was different. I don't know if I put it on a detective movie list. I guess so. Definitely mysterious. Cool movie. A wife vanishes. The husband is suspect number 1. Of course. Tabloids and media frenzy distort the truth. And of course, this parallels like real life stories in the news, right? When there's these sensational stories going on in the news, and this is a movie that kind of is about the same thing. What seems simple unravels into something darker. David Fincher's sleek direction adds menace to suburbia. I liked it. Not Fugitive. It's cooler than Fugitive, actually. Although Fugitive is a very good movie, too. Very good movie, but not on this list. It's a different list. Cool Girl became a cultural shorthand. There you go, Erwin. Nice. Anybody remember the actress's name or the actor's name? Who's the actor? Who's the actress? You got the movie. Gone Girl is correct. from 2014. The actor and actress were, moving on, Ben Affleck, yeah, there you go. Correct. Rosamund. Very good. You guys are good. You guys are good. All right. Now this is back to a classic here. And I've seen the answer on the board previously. A statue, a lie, a labyrinth of betrayals. The detective is sharp, cynical, and always in control. It is set in San Francisco with iconic shadows. See the lighting in this picture? Kind of wild lighting, right? Yeah, Stewart, correct. Humphrey Bogart plays the famous detective Sam Spade. Everyone wants the same priceless artifact. This one is often considered the birth of the film noir genre. The birth of film noir. I'm going to need to pay homage. The Maltese Falcon is correct. Yes. Maltese Falcon. Not sure who the actress was. Not sure. I don't know who that is. Not sure. Famous movie though. Maltese Falcon, 1941. Okay, we're down to the top 10 according to the robots here. Dodgy. Very dodgy. I'm just, I think it's cool you're using it, technology. What the heck? Let's use it. So a serial killer taunts the media and police with cryptic codes. This is from the year 2007. That helps. The mystery spans decades and leaves bodies and questions. So this is a case that spanned decades. A cartoonist becomes obsessed with solving the case. This is based on real San Francisco Bay Area crimes. Once again, directed by David Fincher. He liked the detective movies. It's chillingly methodical. Very good, Erwin. Nice. Nice, that is correct. I don't remember the actors in this one. You guys remember any of the actors in this one? They don't list them here. The real Zodiac case remains unsolved to this day. And I think they tried to tie, possibilities of a bunch of other crimes might have been related with that. Zodiac was the name of the movie, correct? Gyllenhaal was in it. Okay. All right, let's go down to number 9. I like this movie. Good movie. Good movie. 3 childhood friends reunite after a terrible crime. The past casts long shadows over a Boston neighborhood. A daughter's murder triggers suspicion and heartbreak. Sean Penn and Tim Robbins give award-winning performances. There you go. Very good. Was Downey Jr. in Zodiac? Yeah. Anyway, Sean Penn, Sean Penn. And Mystic River is correct. And who's the director? Who's the director of Mystic River? I think he might have won it. They wouldn't give him an award. Yes, they never gave him an award. Political. Who's a great director that they give very few awards to because they don't like him politically? The film is not, besides Mel Gibson, The film was nominated for 6 Academy Awards. Not Ron Howard, although, I think they give Ron Howard some awards, although they can get past the Opie thing. Clint Eastwood. There you go, Clint Eastwood movie. Number 8, which is ironic for the movie name. This is our number 8. A serial killer uses the 7 deadly sins as motive. A rookie and a veteran detective are on the trail. Each crime is grotesquely symbolic. The final twist is unforgettable and horrifying. Yes, it is. Correct, which is ironic considering it's our number 8. 7 is correct. 7 is correct. Another David Fincher directed dark thriller. Yeah, Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman is correct. Movie was 7. Yeah, I had a hard time with this one. I don't know if I just, they kind of showed some gross stuff right at the beginning, didn't they? I think so. Anyway, I don't know why. I had to come back to this one a couple times before I finally watched it, and it is a good movie. Yeah. Our number 8, 7. Very confusing. Number 7. A private eye investigates a cheating husband, or so he thinks. Water rights, corruption, and incest lurk beneath the surface. That'll get your attention. Forget it, Jake. It's blank. Forget it, Jake. I'm not sure why blank. Oh, I know why. It's the name of the movie. Forget it, Jake. It's blank. Jack Nicholson plays Jake Geddes. The case is murkier than it seems and devastating. Not the two Jakes. Not two. Who remembers this one? This one was cool too, because this was like, I'd say this is pre-LA Confidential, I think. Yeah, 1970. This is all the way back in 1974. And this was so funny because he got cut up on his face there, so he's always got this thing over his nose. Chinatown, right? Water rights, corruption, and incest lurk in Chinatown. Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. There you go. Number 6. Now, this one's a noir. And it's an Orson Welles. It is set in shadowy, divided, post-war Vienna. A pulp novelist hunts for a friend's killer. Zither music scores the chase. I don't know what that means. Zither or Zyther? Zyther music scores the chase. Orson Welles appears and steals the show. Correct. Hi, I think you got that one first. Stuart, you're right behind. He would have looked remarkable, dead or alive. The film's famous Ferris wheel scene remains iconic, and the robot took captured that here. The Ferris wheel, good angle, right? Good angle. The Third Man. The Third Man is correct. You guys knew. 1949. There it is. Noir. From Noir. Orson Welles. All right, top five. Top five. We are down to the top five. Here we go. Yeah. This one, I've never heard of. I don't know why it's here, except it must have won awards or something. Based on South Korea's first serial killer case. Okay. This is 2003. I'm going to give you as much information as I can. Investigators resort to superstition, desperation, and violence. This was directed by Bong Joon-ho, who's the same director as the movie Parasite that he won a bunch of awards for, right? Parasite? I think so. Rural detectives struggle to keep up with a cunning predator. A haunting ending leaves everything unresolved. Now, I'm not, I don't know what the robots are doing here, slipping this in on us, because I don't think it was real popular, was it? Was this a popular? But the robots think it's a really good detective. The killer was finally identified in 2019, 16 years after the film's release, based on South Korea's first serial killer case. Anybody remember? 2003. This was called Memories of Murder. Memories of Murder. I think the robot slipped a fast one in on us there. They didn't want us to get them all. We had to miss one. All right, number 4. You know this one. A young FBI trainee seeks help from a cannibal. The killer, being hunted, skins his victims. Nice. It puts lotion in the basket. That could have been one of the famous lines, right? Puts lotion in the basket. That would have been famous movie quotes. Very good. Yes, you are correct. Obviously, yes. Hopkins and Foster are the actors. Everybody's getting everything. Anthony Hopkins redefined horror with calm menace. He was really good. Really good at it. And Jodie Foster was both very believable characters, right? I mean, I thought so. I don't know about you guys. Do you think they were believable characters? Think like me. Jodie Foster faces evil with intellect, not fear. One of only 3 films to win the Big 5 at the Academy Awards. So what are the Big 5? P. Diddy. Yeah, P. Diddy probably has a basket. Yeah. Because of the lotion, right? Walnuts. You've got the ironic name for that. Walnuts of pleasure. I bet you've got some lotion, no? Here we go. I don't want to pick on my people. At number 3. A man confined to a wheelchair watches neighbors from his window. This is an old one. He sees what might be murder. This is 1954. He sees his girlfriend becomes his legs in the investigation. So I guess he's in a wheelchair. That's why he's kind of low in this picture, I guess. Oh, tie. Nice. Nice. Jimmy Stewart is correct. And who directed this movie? Who's the director? Voyeurism becomes both thrilling and terrifying. Did they remake this movie exactly, or they called it something else, like Photograph or Photographer later? There was something very similar. Yeah, Rear Window by Alfred Hitchcock is correct. Very good. It inspired dozens of films about surveillance and suspicion. Yeah, I thought so. This was the inspiration for quite a few movies that followed. Rear Window, 1954. Voyeurism. Perry Mason's the killer in that one? I have to go back and watch that. What's Perry Mason, the actor's name? I can't remember. Iron Sights. Number two, 2009. A classic detective reimagined in 2009 with grit and flair. Explosions, fistfights, and logic collide. Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law share electric chemistry. A secret society and stage deaths twist the plot. Yes, of course. Doctor always has the short answer. Dropping out in your photograph. Def Leppard. Yes, correct. No. Sherlock Holmes is the right answer, of course. And we said that it was Downey Jr. and Jude Law. It was awesome. And this is the movie that helped relaunch interest in Sherlock Holmes for a new generation of people. There you go. It was pretty good. I liked it. And that was number 2 on our list. So we're down. That means we're down to number 1. Number 1, best detective movie of all time. Now, this was made in the same year that I was made. I don't know if it was the same year I was made. It was the same year I was born. A retired detective suffers from fear of heights. He becomes obsessed with a woman who may not be real. Well, that sounds interesting. Identity, illusion, and psychological breakdown intertwine. Very good. How'd you guys know that? You're correct. That's the thing you got it first, Erwin. Very good. Erwin did properly capitalize it. Stewart adds the director. Another Alfred Hitchcock. Correct. Jimmy Stewart? Yeah. Yes. I believe so. So, this movie, Vertigo, it says dethrones Citizen Kane as the top film of all time in the polls. Sight and sound poll. I don't know what sight and sound is, but there you go. High Anxiety was a good one. Yep. Not this one though. Vertigo. There you go. You guys did good. You got almost every one of those. I only stumped you with the one that robots threw in there. The South Korean one. Yeah. There's my partner.